during a tournament. Trenches were dug, and there were also these things that were set up, sort of ropes attached to trees so that you could lean back in sort of a crouch squatting-ish position.
Small folk wishing him well from the books. I don't know why Ira Parker removed this, but he did. It shows that. The viewing stand had already begun to fill, the lords and ladies clutching their cloaks tight about them against the morning chill. Small folk were drifting towards the field as well, and hundreds of them already stood along the fence. So many had come to see me die, thought Dunk bitterly. But he wronged them. A few steps further on, a woman called out, "Good fortune to you!" And an old man stepped up to take his hand and say, "May the gods give you strength, sir." Then a begging brother in tattered brown robes said a blessing on his sword, and a maid kissed his cheek. "They are for me. Why?" he asked Pate. "What am I to them?" A knight who remembered his vows. The wiki has the coolest armor design I've ever seen. Of course, it's fan art. Kinda changes his reasoning for joining Duncan at the end there, from it being the right thing to do, like in the books, to a necessary thing to do, and oftentimes, it's not the same thing. Let me explain, and no, don't get your panties in a bunch. This is not a criticism, just something I noticed and can change the story. But guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Our conversation in episode 3 and 4 continues with the Game of Thrones podcast, which will release soon, so don't forget to check in with us on that. And be sure to let me know what you thought of the episode. Normally I check in with the comments to see what you guys had to say, and I might make a dedicated video on that later on. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, you know the drill. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.